5'4", 166 pounds, 34 double D. This is the size of the average woman in the US today. 5'9", 120 pounds, 33 C. This is the size of the ideal female model today. With the impacts of social media, videos, and photo editing software used to create advertisements, the gap between reality and fantasy is growing wider and wider. This morning, a 20-year-old woman sat in front of a mirror and watched as a team of makeup artists transformed her appearance. She was then put into a stylish outfit and whisked off to a photographer. She was put in front of a green screen, where she smiled and winked as a fan blew her hair back and dozens of cameras flashed in her eyes. When the photographer was satisfied, the woman was dismissed. The photo SD card was removed from the camera and then handed to a digital artist. The pictures were uploaded to a computer while Photoshop started up. The best photo was pulled up onto the editing program, and the artist made many changes to it. The eyes and bust were enlarged, her neck and legs elongated, and her face and waist were slimmed. When the picture was complete, the model was unrecognizable. Meanwhile, a 17-year-old girl got out of bed an hour before school so she could put her face on. Primers, foundations, shadows, and creams were applied. The look was topped off with her favorite set of false eyelashes. She stepped back and admired her work. She finally looked like herself again. She went to the kitchen to grab her keys, skipping breakfast, and left for school. In today's society, women and girls have been stereotyped and sexualized. In order to be beautiful, a woman is told she needs to be tall and thin, with a large bust. She needs silky hair, flawless skin, long lashes, and must always wear makeup, and never eat large amounts of food in public. With these high, sometimes impossible, standards, there is a high amount of low self-esteem among American girls. There is pressure to fit in and look beautiful, and when a girl finds herself unable to look like the ideal female, her confidence will often plummet. Drastic measures may be taken. From plastic surgeries to developing eating disorders to lose weight, the time for change is long overdue. The solution? Reduce edited media exposure and come to understand what a truly healthy and beautiful girl looks like. So what is beauty? According to Oxford Dictionary, beauty is defined as a combination of qualities such as shape, color, or form that pleases the aesthetic senses. Which just goes to show that beauty can be found in anything or anyone. It has been scientifically proven that people who smile are deemed more attractive to others than when they are not. It also has been shown that someone who is helping another through service looks better through the eyes of spectators. Don't believe me? Girls, think about the last time you saw a boy your age playing with a small child. You thought it was attractive, right? Numerous studies by psychologic institutes have asked men and women what their version of an ideal and beautiful woman looks like. Surprisingly, men generally favored a more realistic figure than women. The ideal to the woman tested was very sexualized and disproportionate, a figure that can usually only be achieved through cosmetic surgery. The men's idea of an ideal woman was only slightly taller than the average girl, with a medium bust and a toned body. This goes to show that media and real-life people often have very different ideas when it comes to being attractive. The women we see in advertising are often unreal. They have been so heavily edited that they hardly qualify as human anymore. A healthy woman who is of average height, 5'4", should weigh between 110 and 144 pounds, and about 1/5 of that should be fat. While a 6-foot-tall model would be fired if she weighed 140 pounds, it is actually essential to have some fat. That layer of fluff that everyone wants to get rid of is there for a reason. First of all, it helps maintain body temperature. Without enough fat, you will be constantly cold, and you will actually start to grow extra hair all over your body as a side effect. Secondly, it provides a cushion for when you sit, lie down, or fall to the ground. It protects your organs and bones from getting damaged when you are on a hard surface. Third, a fat storage is a necessary thing to have because it is needed to provide energy and protection during a pregnancy. Being severely underweight can actually decrease fertility in women and can increase risk of hormonal imbalances and diseases. Whether you weigh a lot or you weigh a little, your weight does not define who you are as a person. What you do and how you treat others is what truly defines how people see you. The true key to beauty is just being yourself. Don't feel like you have to look or act like everyone around you, because you're not them, you're you. And you are beautiful.